welcome to the second episode of NERF This Podcast, brought to you by BROMIGOS, your local land center that you're never invited to.
Yes.
My name is GC.
He is joined by Gary Ward himself.
Gary. Oh, Lord Garrison O'Donoghue McGillicuddy.
Lord Garrison O'Donoghue McGillicuddy.
Indubitably, sir.
Art.
He's Art, aka Black Mandingo.
The Pendragon as well.
The pen, yeah.
Yes, they called me Artoria. No questions.
So, starting off, we're drinking some. What is it?
These are Breckenridge, my friend.
Breckenridge Brewery.
Yes.
Fine
yes.
Colorado ale. Shout out to Colorado.
Absolutely. Doing big things.
For their mountains and weed and just too snowy up there, to be honest.
And I just want to say, as far as Colorado, everything is cool except fuck John.
Yeah, fuck everybody named John in Colorado. Everybody.
Was this a bad run-in?
This is a bad run-in. Some Fortnite dweeb.
Yeah. Some toxic asshole.
Some BM motherfucker.
That snake.
What did the
dude.
kids call you, John? A BMing asshole. A toxic BMing asshole.
BMing asshole.
Your name was that in Discord for like 5 minutes. I remember. And then you called yourself my son. The audacity. Moving on.
Moving on from cranky 90s and whatnot. What's going on, guys? How's life since the last time we met up? How's everything, dude?
Well, life is good right now. Bills are paid. Chilling, gaming it up.
Okay.
Staying warm in this cold weather.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. How about you, Arthur? Huh? What's the city life doing you like right now, baby?
It's kind of shitty.
that cold front, that nasty breeze that comes through.
Yeah, Arthur lives closer to the lake than anything else, so it's just hella cold.
Well, it's just like
colder.
It's just like work is kind of bullshit. Cause like I almost had a job where I had to work 3 days in a row without going home once to like clean my ass.
Is that legal?
Not really, but like you get paid right away, and then you go home with money in your pocket, but you gotta like sleep for 3 days. And so, but it ended up being botched because, like, just shit communication. And then having to travel in this weather.
Usually cash jobs are like that.
Usually, just shit communication and just having to travel. Like, yeah, usually they are, but it's just the fact that, like, it's insane how anxious people get when there's, like, bad comms.
Oh, I was about to say like 3 days while washing your ass. Yeah.
I mean,
I wouldn't want to be near anybody else either.
That's why I got anxious too. I was like, I don't know if I should do this shit. And he was like, hey, you get paid right then and there. I'm like, I gotta drive for 10 hours straight.
What kind of job was this?
It was a fucking another.
Like in a career job, like
no,
in the film industry or not?
It was the film industry. It was corporate shit. It was corporate shit.
I swear to you, man.
No hoe baths? Come on.
Hoe baths too.
Driving
diaper wipes, baby.
Driving for 10 hours, dude, with a car. Driving for 10 hours in a little Prius full of equipment. Nah,
dude. Wait, every day?
Well, like you pretty much be driving for 5 hours to Michigan, and then back to Chicago to film something else, and then back to Michigan, and then doing like it's technically 15. Like it's really weird. Like it just doesn't make sense.
Wouldn't they just have them like the Michigan trips both there on the same day? No? Oh, that would be the smart thing.
That'd be the bad comms.
No, makes sense now.
So,
makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
How about you, GC? What did you do this week, you scumbag?
Let me
sit on your fucking
to blow my
computer.
brains out.
That's every day, bro.
That's every day, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Too bad no one would have heard him.
That's a mic joke, dude. For people out there, I just got a new mic, a new mixer. For the streams. I've been not taking it as I should be taking jobs in the film industry, but I have not been taking jobs because the people who are hitting me up are the same people who want to pay me the super low ball rates of what my job really entails to be.
Yeah.
And then I'm sitting there thinking, do I want to work 12 hours
For $200.
Not even. They keep lowballing me like 150, 200. Like, yeah, 150, 200.
But you back up all the data though. Without you, there's nothing. Yeah.
Correct. And like, I'm not saying that my role is like I'm the god on set or anything like that, but I'm pretty important to be on set.
You're trying to step your game up too.
Look at
I like
it,
that.
Look
I like
at it this
that.
way: you're first in line in your department. You're first in line in that department.
Like,
okay.
I'm not my own department as somebody who's doing data management and like digital image technician. Like I talk to my DP.
You hear these damn big words, man? That kind of almost went over my head. I had to catch back up.
My DP is my boss. All right, and then I answer to like, I don't know, the executive producers and whatnot if I want to. I really don't have.
The big dogs that sit in 3 chairs.
Yeah, I really don't have. I honestly really don't have to talk to anybody unless my DP and my camera crew.
It's a great part of the job.
Like I don't have to talk to anybody. I go and I mingle and I go talk to all and anybody. I honestly really go talk to the makeup girls and the costumers, and then I talk to the producers and whatnot, because you want to be at the producer side because they're the one who putting everything together.
Yep, getting everybody their props, stuff like that.
They're the hiring ones.
They're the money men. They're the decision person and the money person most of the time.
So, like
it's a tough job. It's a lot of people looking at you.
Some producers are like, they want to hit me up. Here's the thing: I always lose out jobs, and I'm talking more film terms at this point. I get out jobbed by people who are camera assistants who data dump in the same role. So it's called second AC media manager. You know, I'm not a camera tech.
Okay.
You know, I can get as far into the camera as I want to, but I'm not a second AC. You know.
Okay.
Like the second AC, third AC are kind of like the camera PAs of some sort. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that second AC is that, but it's almost to the line of like there's director. I mean, there's a cinematographer. Then there's the camera op, and then the camera op has like their first AC. They're like their best man.
Assistant camera.
Yeah, assistant right hand guy.
And then they have
AC assistant camera.
And then they have the second AC, who's a person that goes in front, claps, make sure everything's organized.
They do the micro, basically.
Yeah, they do the micro of everything, right? So that's not my role. That's not what I went into. I went into going from editor to digital image technician, because it's within the same realm. You can do as much stuff as you want in that field of like, I'm gonna be a DIT and I'm gonna pull iris, I'm gonna do X, Y, and Z. But people who are DIT only get so far into the camera part, and then they're very lackluster when it comes to tech savvy stuff on the side. So I've seen DITs who are like, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years into this game,
but lost.
But when it comes to like a computer, like the hard drives are not reading it, like
they can't pick them up in the system.
If it doesn't go right the first time, they don't know what to do.
It doesn't.
So they're just running around like, somebody help.
Exactly. They just crash and burn. And so that's where I come in as like someone who didn't go that path of, knowing every camera. Yeah. But I know the back end of everything.
Yeah, you know how to back everything up.
I know how to do everything on that end. Yeah. Like if a hard drive fails, I know what to do.
I hate to like cut you off, but go. Just like I guess try not even simplifying, but like getting to the point of what he's saying is just the fact that even on a camera, everything is recorded to a file. So if you don't understand how to manage it or deal with that file, as far as what you are trying to get from your creation, your film or short or music video, like if you don't know how to handle that, then it's still kind of useless. That's why those people before, like our predecessors, were able to use the camera better than we can use the cameras now, like the old and the new cameras. But the fact of the matter is that there are 50-year-old women from LA who have lived and made a living off of this industry, doing what we do for 30 years, who send us stuff back because they don't know how to deal with it.
They don't know
it's the way they ask for. It's everything they're looking for. We put it in the way that they knew how, but once a new instruction is given, or once an innovative instruction is given, I'll say, something that we didn't do last film, but we're trying this film, they don't know what to do, and you start getting panic calls. It's really weird. It's really strange to get frustrated at from those people when they're supposed to have so much more experience. And so it's just, and then obviously it frustrates the shit out of us.
Right.
Because we know what we're doing. It's just that the direction isn't really reaching because they're trying to, I guess it's like Judge Judy. When she's like, tell me what happened on this date. Well, I think, no, I don't need you to think. Well, what I'm trying to, no, sir, you're trying to understand where I'm going. Stop, because you're never going to figure it out. You just need to do what I say, because you don't know what I'm thinking when I ask her the same exact question on the same exact story. Stop trying to understand what I'm asking you and tell me the answer. Damn. That's exactly how.
Yo, that's real
exactly
shit.
how it
dude.
is. Yeah, I mean, like it's literally, it's like you ask for help, so stop trying to oppress my instruction and like just know that you ask for help, so I'm here to help. You know, like just listen.
And I bet it's really rough in that industry because they've done so well for so long. Nobody can tell them any different.
It is, and what it comes down to is time is money.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh,
You know?
yeah. Oh,
Like,
yeah.
Being on a film set, if you are an hour behind, you are out. Like there's
You're losing money.
You're losing money.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And that means that you're paying more people on the same time. So just imagine if you budget out something of like $10,000 per day, right? And then you go over that, and now you're gonna pay everybody that amount again because you're going over that rate, over that hour time. Damn. You know what I'm saying?
That's a lot of money to dish out. That's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money. Just imagine, like you're like, hey man, I want to stop everything at 9 p.m. Okay? Like we still have
get in, get out.
We still have time to get out at 9 p.m. I don't want to look at anybody at 9 p.m. And then 11:30 rolls around.
And then all of a sudden,
you still got 3 or 4 more scenes to
We've been
shoot.
in this situation before. Legally, you have to feed us again.
Yeah.
And we haven't gotten fed before.
Dude, that's
So
not
it's
a
like-
good set. Like,
You know what I'm
here's the thing. I know if I'm on a good set, if I show up and there's breakfast, dude, I'm a breakfast fiend. And here's the thing, if they have breakfast and orange juice, I'm having the time of my life because I know for a fact that they got money and they're not bullshitting me if I do ask for something. And I'm talking about like producers wise, because sometimes I'll go test producers. I'll go up to them and be like, listen, I'll say something to buy something that only costs $5. I can literally go somewhere and just buy it before I even go to set. But I'll go there and check them and be like, listen, I need a USB extender. It's a $5.99 at Target. And that's not the real price. I'm just saying it's $5.99 at Target. And if they give me an excuse saying, oh, well, the budget's kind of tight. I don't know if we can.
These some broke bitches.
Well, we can get that. It's not that they're broke. It's that they're stingy. And they don't want to keep spending stuff because people are always asking them for
what
stuff.
they're doing is saving that money to put somewhere else.
Yes.
That's basically what it is.
But half the time where they're putting that money at is not...
It's not as valuable or lucrative as... It won't help the project as much.
Yeah.
No shit.
It's more of a personal gain.
It could be something else. Like, you know, I'm not saying every producer does it, but I know that when they save money and whatnot, like that money that they're saving is helping them further themselves. And I'll give you an example. There's a notorious producer who made like you know those horror films. I can't remember the name of it. They're all set at one location. Damn, I can't remember what it was, but I believe he produced The Cell.
It wasn't Stephen King, was it?
No.
The Cell?
The Cell.
Rodriguez. Wait, that wasn't Rodriguez.
No. I don't know. I can't remember who directed or whatever The Cell, but there's a producer who produced The Cell that had Jennifer Lopez inside of it, right?
Okay.
Now, Jennifer Lopez at that time was a rising star, or if anything, she was already established.
Right.
Okay.
Ranking in millions, right? So when he made the film, right, he actually went up to Jennifer Lopez and said, "Hey, listen,
well, you're not talking about that movie The Cell, right?
The Cell.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The one that like the
she was going inside the minds of the murderers to find that little boy or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
I haven't seen the movie in years, man.
So he went up to Jennifer Lopez and said, "Listen, we don't have the budget," and they had the budget.
Okay.
Let me tell you, they had the budget for it, but he went up to her and said, "We don't have the budget to have addressing like a trailer for you. You know, more A-list celebrities have their own trailers that's away from everybody."
Yeah, she'd already did music with Ja Rule and all that shit for years.
She was on the come up, and it was probably a multicultural.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
she
she was more like,
it was the 90s, man. It was
True.
And he was more like along the lines of like, "Hey, you're not getting a trailer for this movie." And you know, there's some bitching and complaining. But at the end of the day, she didn't get a trailer for that movie, and that saved. What was it? It was like 20 or 30 grand a day.
No shit.
And most movies of that caliber takes like between 60 to 90 days to film.
So where'd they have her? They just kept her on set all the damn time?
I think what he said that they had rooms like closed off because it was all in one location.
Oh, okay. So
You know
they
what I'm
kind of
saying?
just built makeshift rooms for people?
Well, I think
Is
like
that kind of how it plays out sometimes?
I think like if anything, it was more like, you know, when she got to set, there was like a room, like a bedroom or something that nobody walked into.
Oh,
you know
okay.
what I'm saying?
Where she can
But
get
what I'm
ready,
saying
okay.
is that
I was saying like
that
something.
like some producers are very stingy like that. Like they'll go up to you and say like you're like a fucking whatever Tom Cruise.
Okay.
And this producer came up to you and said, "You don't get a trailer for this movie, okay?"
I'm fucking Tom Cruise, man.
Exactly.
Like,
But this producer got away with it.
no shit. You probably didn't know her worth at that time. She was just coming up.
I don't even know if she
If
had
that
no
was
word.
early years, like the cell and shit.
I don't
like,
know if she had no word at the time. Maybe he was just more convincing and saying, "Listen, we don't have no budget to get you. If you
I mean, producers talk, man. Like
the producers are fucking. They have
why
silver tongues, my dude.
Yeah,
like that's why, like
that's
they're
a
like
little scary.
consider producers in the category of a lawyer,
Yeah.
or I mean, man, like
Producers are the one that have all the contracts.
I said,
They
it's
do.
the person who makes decisions, and sometimes, not usually, it's called a line producer who usually holds the money. It's like the treasurer of the film. They make the money decisions. But when you're on a tight budget or you're a self-made company like a LLC, it's very easy to just make one guy who wants to make this film or is inspired by a screenplay, which is like just a script, make all the decisions because he already had access to that money, whether he's holding it or not. He has funders. That's why at our level it's hard to have both kinds of producers. But when you
because
start
there's a
getting
union, isn't there? Like there's the LLCs, but probably where you guys deal with a lot of like low budget films and guys
budget,
like
we deal with
like
low
rap video
because
bullshit
think
or
about how
YouTube
many
videos.
seminars in like my dad invited me to one this past when I got home from work on Wednesday. He's invited me to go to a place to tell them how to do self-help businesses and stuff. So it's like or make your own business kind of stuff. So the idea is that I'm saying that it's very easy to make a business, even with very, very at the bare minimum. So you could lie your way to a job, just like I guess nowadays it's probably close to as easy to lie your way into making a business, because there are a lot of people we work with that haven't really met the par of a real business when you got behind the scenes because they were hurting.
I know how it works.
They were hurting at the time you were supposed to be helping them. So it's like you had no choice but to find out that like, oh, this isn't as legit as they made it seem. It's like
same way in the trades, man.
Right.
Everybody's on their come up, you know.
It's like that's why I'm like it's not like we don't expect you guys to understand. It's just like motherfuckers I guess it's like having a fucking Tim Allen on a project. It's like, what if you had a over fucking glorified construction worker? That's how it is to us, because it's like people are still people.
Oh yeah.
Like, I guess to wrap this up, at the end of the day, people are still people. That's why it sucks when I have to deal with an iPhone that is overheated in the sun after driving more than 70 miles just to get Waka Flocka some fucking candy before he actually films anything. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Arthur's pulling up some old wounds, my dude.
Damn.
Because I know exactly what we're talking about.
Like, I like Waka Flocka's music, but it was like 5 years after I had heard anything new from him or anybody. So it's like I could really give two shits. I just wanted this day to be over as quick as it can be. Because I've been working since fucking 3 a.m.
Did you know?
And then I woke up at 6 a.m.
You did something for him? This was on site?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Listen.
Oh, my goodness.
Round two, baby. Round two.
He called me on the fucking radio.
I remember, so Arthur's bringing up some old wounds on on a film set, like probably the shittiest film set imaginable, and it was only because it was just very mismanaged, and it was very like. At the end of the day, I remember working the entire set. I remember working as my job. 3 24-hour days
On set.
like going off set, working on this project, and then my alarm rings up when I'm resting my eyes for 15 minutes to go take a shower and drive to set again.
I had the same schedule as you
It
did.
was an absolute
I did
bonkers of a
He
set.
did the data management. I did the hardcore labor and shit.
Yeah,
Oh
dude.
my
And I
goodness.
felt, and honestly, I felt so bad because I brought Arthur and this girl named Jenny on.
Uh-huh.
And it was like, and if I can go back in time and say don't bring him on, don't bring him on, because fuck that set.
It was a terrible experience.
Also, I have beef with Waka Flocka.
No.
He
Oh,
stole
shit.
my Mucho Mango off my set because I remember him walking past me, coming from the DIT station,
Okay.
which is next to the set. So
And-
like, there's a set, a door, and then it's me, and then it's him going to his tour bus, right? And the Mucho Mango was sitting at the corner of my desk, right?
All right.
Which a PA, Erica, bought it for me to like. She was like, "I got you a Mucho Mango. I was just at the gas station." I was like, "Oh, thank you, Erica. It was very sweet
Erica
of you."
was very
So
sweet girl.
I remember leaving, go talk to my boss, my DP, right?
Okay.
And this was during like a gun scene, right?
All right.
I might be. We'll watch the movie later.
I ain't watching that shit.
There was a gun scene in this
yeah,
movie?
Yeah. Anyways, I remember going back and all these people are like the crew, or like I felt like the crew was super unprofessional because Waka was there and they wanted to take pictures, they wanted to do X, Y, and Z. I'm like, fuckers, do your job.
Yeah.
Do your job, fuckers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Do your
Yeah.
job. I don't care who's in front of me.
Uh-huh.
He's not paying me at the end of
Right,
the day.
he's not fucking paying me. He's not my friend.
He's
He's
not-
not gonna tell them to chill out on me.
Yeah,
hey, this is
exactly.
my boy Art. Take it easy. I'm like, nah,
Nah,
he ain't
nah.
here for none of this shit. man.
Anyways, he walked past me, and I remember him he said something, and I said something back to him, but I remember him cracking it open in front of me and then drinking it. He's like, I'll be back in like 15. And he wasn't supposed to tell me this shit. He's like, I'll be back in 15. And by the way, Waka, when he comes to Chicago, it's the entire Brick Squad fucking family. And remember this. I remember on the radio someone saying, listen, Waka's on set. Nobody yell out Brick Squad. And I wanted to scream that
I
shit so
cracked
loud.
out laughing and
Dude.
looked at DC like,
I was like,
gee, I'm a
Brick
fucking do it.
Squad!
Gee, I'm a fucking do it. I looked at DC like, gee, I'm a fucking do it. I
Brick
swear to
Squad!
God.
Why? What happens when you yell on set?
Well, apparently Brick Squad is an actual gang.
No shit.
And we were on the south side of Chicago, southwest side, kind of like suburbia type.
We were pretty like.
You guys were deep. Deep in there.
Look,
In that iron jungle,
yeah. You know Chicago. It's the only one side of town where you see signs that say no prostitution or soliciting or loitering.
Yeah, we're over there.
Bro. That's the side of town we was on.
My goodness.
In a loft and shit.
Not to stigmatize
My
the entire
goodness.
There's
neighborhood.
only one side of town that has that kind of signs. I'm not gonna say on a podcast, but my guy Gary does not live within the city guidelines. So I'm gonna say you know where that is.
So yeah,
yeah.
so apparently that's a thing, right? I could be absolutely wrong on
My
that,
goodness.
but that's what they told us.
That's the first thing you want to say when you see him.
Yeah. But he rolls in with like fucking 40 fucking people, dude.
Where do they sit? Where the hell
They're
are they at the whole
outside.
damn
They're
time?
outside the
They're everywhere.
location.
Motherfuckers
They're
just show up,
everywhere.
start throwing a barbecue outside
No.
the set and shit.
They had a barbecue.
No, bro.
Yeah, he had a
They
tour
did.
bus,
Yeah.
and then they had a barbecue,
But
and
no,
then
here's
there was like
weakest
10
barbecue.
cars pulled up.
The weakest barbecue I've ever seen in my
Oh,
life.
yeah, dude, it was
fed
terrible.
like a quarter of people.
Yeah.
Not
It was
even. It fed a quarter of people.
Listen,
Probably
if
just fed his fam.
Listen, if Jeremy was there, they had hella hot dogs. Jeremy and his
Them lukewarms, baby.
lukewarm hot dogs
Them
from 7-Eleven.
Look, flappy.
But that's my whole beef
Yeah, it was trash.
with Waka Flocka, man.
Man, stole your man. You just-
Because I knew it was mine, not because of the fact that it was gone by the time I got there, because it was cold. and you can see the condensation, like.
Oh, it was a crisp one. Huh?
It was a crisp one.
Oh.
And I remember just the back of my head. I'm like, I'm about to fight Waka Flocka. I'm about to lose my job right now. Waka Flocka for Mucho Mango.
Yeah, it's like,
motherfucker, you know that was mine?
I'm
Yeah.
fucking fine.
You gonna give me another $1?
I'm barely even like 5'8", 5'9". Waka is towering over me. This man is huge. He's a monster.
He's like 6'4".
Huh?
He's like 6'4", ain't
Dude,
he?
he's a monster.
Joe, I don't care. I'll Thor fin that Thorkel dog.
Brian the Adam's apple, like, dude, that's all I got.
Smack it up in his chin.
Dog, hey,
fucking
I'll
can.
take an arm for an eye, dog. Let's go, dude. I don't care.
That was also really.
Punt me 30 feet
That
in the air.
day
I don't
was
care.
also really shitty. We were talking about second meals, how sets after 12 hours are supposed to give second meals. So essentially, it goes: we have breakfast, right, which could be anything. But if a good set has breakfast, they have like eggs, they have bacon, sausage, vegan stuff, whatever. Then we have lunch.
So these 20. Let me just ask this real quick. So these 24-hour days, what time do they start and then what time do they end?
Okay.
Like in the day.
In the day.
Like,
Gotcha.
come on. So you guys get there, what, like 7?
I'll
Stay
tell you-
there till like what?
No.
3, 4?
So driving from Joliet to location takes about an hour and some change, right?
Okay, all right. I get you.
So if I start at 7, I essentially really wake up at 5, get ready by 5:30,
True.
leave by 5:30. I'm honestly really trying to get on the highway by 5:35, 5:40.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You skip everything then. You go straight in.
Straight
Yep,
in.
Straight in.
Get there on set maybe about 30 minutes beforehand, right? I try to get there 30 minutes.
So you're there about 6:30 then, okay? So 6:30 on site. All right, that's when you
On-site.
start getting paid. All right.
No,
late?
I'm just getting there at 6:30.
So you have to wait for crew to show up.
Yes.
They just want you there just in case they want to do some
Oh,
extra stuff
right.
or orchestrate.
I'm not
changes.
paying for it. I'm not clocked in yet.
Oh, excuse me.
I'm getting there 30 minutes beforehand.
to
So
set up.
when I see my DP, that's when I start getting paid.
Really?
But if he doesn't show up, then it's just like
Basically, on a film set, you don't get paid until the second your boss shows up.
really.
So
And
like,
really,
the one level up from you shows up.
So
Oh
like
my
essentially
goodness.
you do get paid like when if it says a call time, that's when you start getting paid. But you essentially don't have to do any work until your bosses show up. Kind of like an actual whatever
But
job,
you
right?
always have to be there
But
like any
I-
other job.
But for me, I
before
always have to
them.
be there before anything.
them.
Okay, damn.
That's usually
Yeah,
the
see, as
most.
extras, we're only there kind of just after everything's set up, and
Exactly.
we're just getting thrown in and out. Boom,
No,
we're
they're
there
the
maybe 8 to
last
12
people
hours.
to show up. Last
Yes.
people show up here.
Yes.
Here.
Yeah.
It's data management and like very, very light crew. Food, people who orchestrate making shit look nice, like setting up food and nice little stuff, and all the non-heavy labor people, light labor people, and
Right.
then heavy labor people.
Okay.
And then the important director, producer, like they fall in and trickle. Usually they cool enough, they ride in the same ride. And then you got anyone else in any department that's left, and then talent, actors, kids, whatever it may be, whatever you're doing.
Got
You know
you,
what I'm saying?
got
Like-
you. Yeah, I noticed that like the mainstream actors, like anybody who was on like a list, they were there before all the extras
See, like,
were for
right.
sure.
You-
And they're always like separated most
I
of the
was
time.
between the second and third, so I was like light and heavy labor. So I would have to wait to a certain time to do
Okay.
my work, make sure it got done. Then sometimes, if they're high level enough, like Waka Flocka, I had to pick him up. Like, I had to pick up a lot of people. There's a dude who played in Power. I had to pick up him when his girlfriend got here. I had to pick up, even though she had like a couple scenes in the film, actually. I had to pick up his girl. Like, you know, like, that's why you show up early. Because
My
if whatever
goodness.
doesn't fall in line.
The girlfriend, she wasn't even in the damn show.
She
No,
was
she
in
was.
two
Oh,
or
she was in
three
the show?
scenes. She
Oh,
was in
okay.
2 or 3 scenes.
Hey,
Yeah,
who
she
the
was
fuck
in
is
2 or
she?
3 scenes.
So
I ain't watched the show. I was an extra on that
No.
show. And I never even watched the damn thing.
let's just say like when I did like that 24-hour stint, right?
Yeah.
Started at 7.
Okay.
We ran it, and this was the Flocka day. We ran it until almost 11:30 p.m. when it officially ended.
Oh my goodness.
And I honestly didn't leave until 12:31. Now, our second lunch, per se, was fucking McDonald's smorgasbord.
Are you
double
serious?
cheeseburger, chicken sandwiches, fries,
Nuggets.
nuggets.
Crap.
I have this shit, and I remember me leaving, and there was nothing that got touched. Pretty sure everybody was just pissed.
Because they
that
had,
was
because I had
McDonald's.
to
Yeah,
sit
why would
and
you feed people that
because
after that whole
because
day?
I had to sit in line and wait with some dude. I remember Peter. Shout out to Peter. Yeah, like
Shout out to
for
Peter.
like 30 minutes, 45 minutes in
Yeah.
the drive-through. It's like it's midnight. This is the burbs. It's probably not open except the drive-through. Luckily,
Yeah.
it was. We had to wait for 50 orders.
My
You know what I'm saying?
God.
Like you don't just walk. You don't just walk up. This ain't Sharks or JJ's Fish,
Right.
dog. You don't just walk up and say, "I want 50 fucking goddamn Big
Yeah, if you had
Macs."
called me ahead of time, I wouldn't have answered either.
Right at 12:30, fucking.
All I
like,
remember
man.
at the end of the day when I was leaving,
You're
because
giving
I was
somebody
like,
else your shit day.
I literally needed to eat something. You know, like driving home, I have an hour drive back,
So you
right?
just snatch a burger and walk?
Dude, no, I literally snatched like a bag.
Just grabbed a bag.
Yeah,
and
dude.
There were 5 people left out of 25 people.
There's
we bought
nobody
that for.
nobody
Wow.
wanted it.
I kept track. I remember
Nobody
these numbers.
wanted it.
I
I
remember
remember.
that day because I feel like shit every single day, not getting shit done for anyone.
So
My
I
God.
getting,
felt like shit, and I did the labor, so I'm tired.
yeah,
and
dude,
felt like shit.
it was
and
a
it's
terrible
like,
day.
please don't fucking hate me. You gotta understand, I gotta wait for money or cards. I'm not the guy who can feed 150 crew members and then fucking 10 superstars from fucking real life exclusive, owned, paid for Amazon level, Hulu level TV shows. Like,
Right.
motherfuckers get totally separate meals from us. We're eating
Yeah.
McDonald's. They're going to fucking like
Steakhouses and whatnot.
steakhouses,
Yeah.
but
They get shit
they're
catered
getting
there,
Applebee's ordered out to them on the go while we're getting McDonald's all off the same fucking
Right.
card, man.
Ouch.
So that's why it's like, dude, like you gotta understand, this is high level shit. I remember interning for higher people who did HBO. Motherfucker thought I was cool until he found out I was an intern. I kept bringing shit in. By the third time I brought in some coffee for them and myself, and I got to chill and fucking sit in on an edit for a commercial, he was like, wait, what do you do here? Because he got my name. We were talking about the White Sox, and he was actually a White Sox fan. Most people enjoy the Cubs. We vibed out. As soon as he found out I'm an intern, still in college, junior year. Oh, I can't talk to you. I was like,
That's
ha,
some bullshit.
ha,
Fuck that guy.
Ouch.
Oh, he's
Wait.
not joking.
Ooh.
Huh.
Air him out.
Okay.
Who is it?
I don't fucking know. I don't fucking
Damn it, dude.
He was a short,
Air him
stubby,
out.
big vulture. No, he looked like fucking the vulture from Spider-Man.
Wait, so then from there on,
But
he
he
didn't
had
speak
the
to you
gut.
the rest of the night?
No, that's why I laughed. Like, he's not. Huh. Well, I'm going. Peace. I don't have to sit in on shit. I have my own work to do for fucking
Dude,
school.
What a fuck.
Oh,
I never
shit.
knew that shit, but fuck
Man.
that guy.
Yeah,
a
I never want to
That's
be.
why I'm like, the higher up you go, the shittier people get because they
Listen,
feel
that's
like
the thing,
they're
dude.
old.
You
They're
always
old.
gotta look out for fucking PAs, dude. Because PAs will fucking do anything and all things for
They're
you at the end of the day.
supposed to.
They're supposed to, but they'll do shit on the fucking side. Like
No shit.
there's some PAs when I was in New York who will like just get shit on. And then at the
Okay.
end of the day, like I'm like a little bit more on the upscale of the tree, you know.
Uh-huh.
So when someone said some wild shit to this one PA, I was just like, dude, what the fuck did you just say? And I had pulled out some fucking I forgot what I was reading that day, but I was reading some union rule book and whatnot. that
Yeah,
day.
yeah, you're probably
And
seeing
I
the
pulled
regulations
out,
and whatnot, yeah.
Listen, fucking Article 10 of subsection 9 told that you can't talk to X, Y, and Z person of this, and that. And then at that point, that dude never fucking looked at me again. That dude, like, I remember we were like the first two early to set one day.
Ouch.
And he didn't look at me, he didn't talk to me. But then I remember one of his co-workers, right? Like his other like buddy. who
Yeah,
was on
that's
set.
another guy about the same level.
He came up to me. He was like, I don't know what you said to that guy, but he's like, he doesn't want to be around like the DIT stations or anything. So if I'm next to the snack bar area,
What a pussy.
like if I'm next to the snack bar area, right?
Uh-huh.
Like he wouldn't go near that because
So
I was
he just
near
kept
it.
his distance. It was like 10
Yeah.
feet, 10
I would have
paces.
trolled his ass.
10 paces.
Yeah.
I would have
Fucker,
trolled
10
his
paces.
ass. Like, are you on some motherfucking granola
And
bars?
I'm telling you,
Right,
he's
go sit right next to
I'm
him.
getting some.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember I used to take my sweet ass time. Like if breakfast is served, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna get the fucking fancy bacon at the bottom. You know what I'm saying?
The nice and fresh stuff.
The nice and fresh stuff at the bottom. Oh, you're behind me? No worries, I'm taking that off. Dude,
Clean them out.
I was petty to an extent because he just said some wild ass shit, dude. I'm telling you right now, he just said some wild. It was just some wild ass shit to a PA first time on set. And I knew for a fact, I was like, fuck that guy.
You remember I drove a crying girl home?
Oh.
Because she got kicked in the face?
Yeah, no, ribs.
Oh yeah, ribs and face.
Oh.
She got kicked twice.
It was because there was a scene in this particular movie where the killer of the movie had beaten a girl down. But the thing about it that there wasn't anybody really on set who was stunts. And if there was somebody who was stunts on set, they didn't show up that day.
Oh shit.
So the actor, right? Which the actor has done plenty of stuff on the side. Like he was on Westworld. He was on a couple of like commercials for like insurance companies and whatnot and stuff like that.
So he had a little bit under his belt then.
Yeah, and you know, at the end of the day, he's kind of nice, but on this particular moment, it was just some wild shit that got away, and Arthur had to drive a crying girl home because the actor connected both kicks into her ribs.
Ooh.
Because if you're gonna kick somebody,
well, you gotta make it look real.
You want to stop beforehand, but he had boots on. Like I'm talking about pointed boots.
Oh,
bop, bop. And then it was cut, and then a commotion happened, and then I don't know what happened on the set because I'm away from the set, but Arthur had to drive this poor girl home.
Basically, she was actually a fucking goon about it. She was a trooper about it. She was cool. I'll tell you because I was right there at the corner.
Yeah.
She was a trooper about it even after she had gotten both clean shots to the rib twice. She actually did, I think, one more scene, and then I'm like I was saying, like I remember her covering her face because I saw her get hit in the head. It was basically 2 to the head, 2 to the chest, stomach, and then you like pretty much walk it off, and he's like a raging murderous guy. He's walking around, and then he does like one more clean one to the back of the head, and that's the scene.
Okay.
Basically,
he connected with 2 of the shots, and the other ones weren't.
He connected with 3 because he hit her in the head. I remember.
My goodness.
See, that's the thing. The choreographer is not a stunt person. I'll just put that in the air. Anyway.
I mean, you gotta make it look realistic, but you can't actually tear somebody up like that, man.
Listen, these are all common sense stuff.
Right, we know this, dude. I know fight stunt choreographers. I know a stuntman versus a choreographer. I know a pyrogenist and all these people who deal with fire, versus the people who deal with
So you know, like the pyrotech.
Yeah, right. Like motherfuckers who know how to
guy.
People who can get you a beautiful scene at a low budget with nice fucking fireworks or fire tricks, blowing fire, like really, really commonplace stuff, or even some slightly innovative stuff, but keep you safe. That's the thing.
So this man was probably mad at his girlfriend before he showed up on set and beat the shit out of one of the extras.
No.
That's what happened.
No, he's got see. Me and him were pretty cool, but then that happened. But see, the thing was that was his last 2 to 3 days.
What was the look? What do you think the look on his face was? Like, I really kicked this.
No,
bitch.
He told me. He was like, man, I feel horrible. Like I didn't want that to happen. He was a real stuttery, hyper antsy guy. If we showed you a picture, you get a better idea.
Right.
Yeah, we won't state names.
Anyway,
No.
I won't.
No heat. Okay. No heat yet.
Anyway, he was saying that like he really didn't think he hit her that hard, and I'm like, I get that, but like she's in tears right now. So the best thing you can do is apologize and all that. He's like, no, I did. It's just like, I don't think this is gonna keep going, man. He's like, he had doubt from the get-go. He's like, I don't think we're gonna get this done at a decent time, because there's a lot of stuff going wrong that I don't like, and then this is already messed up. Like, and I'll tell you this: the girl who was supposed to help orchestrate that scene, i.e., the choreographer / stunt woman in this case, showed up late that day. I'll just put that out there. You may not have been on set that early, but like I was literally hanging flyers for 24 hours that day. Like, I woke up at fucking 4 a.m., 4:30 to hang flyers in the neighborhood. I had to talk and explain to neighbors and shit on a fucking Friday night, like, why I'm hanging flyers. Like, you can't do that in my neighborhood. I'm like, please, relax. Surrounded by the entire neighborhood by myself, trying to explain that I have a right to be here. Please calm down. If you need whatever you need, I'll help you out. But I'm going to go back to work. I'm not here to cause you no trouble. I just need to hang these signs.
Man.
Your cars are cool right now. It clearly says this.
Shit.
So please calm down. Call whoever you need, but relax. It's 4:30 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
Chill. Go back in your homes. If there's a problem, I'm still here to orchestrate you through it. Don't worry. I will be here almost 24 hours. I am here all day. You don't have to worry about me leaving.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Dude.
it was just a crap day from the get-go.
Yeah, dude.
And I was like,
So you guys got it just as rough as the trades, then I see, man.
Dude, I'm telling
Just
you right now,
random
dude,
acts
that-
of violence on the job site.
It was just that
getting McDonald's for lunch and
just
dinner.
that particular set was just
Man,
absolutely
Waka Flocka
bonkers.
stealing mucho mangoes and
Oh,
shit.
dude,
Mucho Mango Gang shit.
Yeah, dude, I might
It's
just
rough.
run up on him one day.
Man,
2 mucho mangoes in my head.
well,
Yeah, I'm gonna stand in the corner like Stone Cold Steve Austin, pop him.
just smash him, suck him down, baby.
Wow,
Yep.
what is head in between two cans? Bleed.
Yep.
Bleeding.
Shaking him. Where's my bricks?
My brick squad. Oh shit! What a wild time, dude. What a wild time. But you know what?
Here's in hopes to, new ideas, fresh, producers, sets /
They're out there.
environments.
Hell yeah.
Hopefully they get better.
Hell yeah.
Especially
they
since you're
will.
putting some money on your head now. I like that you're turning down.
Exactly. I'm
these
turning down
bullshit gigs now.
I'm turning down bullshit gigs for
Yeah.
low pay and only going for high gigs now. But at the end of the day, it's like I kinda need money.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Oh yeah.
I kinda need money, baby. You
Yeah,
know?
got bills. Got them bills to pay.
But you know what? This is that was the old, and this is the new, and now we're coming up to a year called 2020. And during this year of 2020, and we're all gamers, you guys know this by now. What games are you guys looking forward to in 2020?
I'm looking forward more to updates. All right.
Forward updates?
Yes,
Okay. Like what
yes.
games?
Yes, Tekken 7 is about to get a nasty upgrade and a balancing change from what I'm told.
The Tekken
man.
gods has
Yes,
spoken.
Yes, the few videos that I did watch earlier today and yesterday were saying, there's going to be some major balance changes.
Like do you like details? Like
Hopefully, all I'm worried about is whether or not Armor King becomes relevant again. That's all that matters.
Okay.
Because right now it's an uphill battle. I'll tell you that right now.
Okay.
Probably changes to Akuma coming just because they didn't really see him in first season.
Yeah.
Now that they made nerfs to Geese and said I want to say Kazumi, there was a few other changes in moves and frame rate, but other than man,
Who's that new character
looking
that's
forward.
coming out?
Leroy, man, we were supposed to get Leroy a month ago from what I thought. I thought it was a month ago, But that's just what I'm looking forward to. Oh, the Path of Exile too. Got another big update coming from them.
Yeah.
They're probably trying to put out some more work, seeing as though Diablo 4 is coming soon. So that big battle's gonna happen.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Oh yeah. How about you? What are you looking forward to?
Listen, I've been getting. I think the last week or so, I honestly have been playing League of Legends, and I
my
never
goodness.
played.
You
I never played League of Legends beforehand. I played TFT. I don't really care for TFT so much. It's just kind of like after you lose a match or something, like, hey, let's go play TFT. It's honestly nothing. It's nothing stressful about it. But it's been a week or so of playing actual games of regular League, and I never played beforehand. Like John, Jeremy, Nick, Gary, KJ. I mean, y'all have years, a decade of League content.
if you pictured a group starting off in say like a military, like a group, all of us are the scarred up fucking badges. Somebody's missing arms, eyes, scarred up, missing a leg, still fighting. And then you got this fucking fresh recruit here, greenhorn,
not playing,
cheesing, smiling, carrying the ammo box. Like, hey guys, I want to play.
I've never played League beforehand.
I got one question. Who's the guy with his brain halfway blown off, drooling into the chair with the cloth over his wheelchair?
That's Trailer Park Jake.
Oh,
Yeah,
Trailer Park Jake.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I just want to know who's the man with his brains blown out. Just like, yeah.
So I've been playing League, and I'm telling you, I'm always ready to die in lane. I think my
You all in, and some of your plays have been
I think my
ridiculous.
Tristana's nasty, dude. Like, I've been pulling some shit off that I can't even comprehend afterwards.
Most Tristanas don't have marbles. You see?
No
marbles.
They don't got no cuts.
Yep,
you know?
yep. You go right in. It doesn't make sense, and it works out. Maybe it's because of the elo you're at. Maybe I don't know.
Maybe.
You know? Yeah.
Dude, but
it's been working out. You know, we had a good bottom game today. Yeah, we ran.
My Tristana. Dude, I love playing Tristana. I just love her escape. That's the only thing. I always look for characters that have like great escapes.
Pounce. Oh yeah.
I need one of those. See, like I used to play a tanky, crack rock throwing, knock your stunner ass like Big Birdman rubbing hands together after the rock hits.
Yeah.
I used to play a tanky support that was.
Is this a Paragon quote right here?
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I'm not
Oh,
in, like, that's what I was
name.
telling you and Jerry. I'm like, man, and John was like, dude, I'm bad at League. I'm not trying to fucking learn how to click where I feel like I can't see at the edge of the top of the screen. Like, here he comes.
Can't play lock screen,
Here he
baby.
comes.
You gotta see it. You
Look
gotta
at
look.
like dead ass.
Dude,
I be looking at my screen like, here he comes. Fuck. Like, there's the map, but here he is up there. Like, it's like, fuck my brain. It gives me a headache, man.
That's what I'm looking forward to. I
Fucking
know
Paragon.
League is just biding time, but Paragon is coming back, baby.
Oh my goodness.
Paragon's coming back, dude. I'm gonna have my Fang Mao, my
December-
Mortgage.
December 12th.
Fang, it's coming back. I do. Oh my god.
Is this where you go? Is this where you go, partner?
I cannot wait, dude.
Yep. This is where you go, partner. Paragon.
I cannot wait, dude.
Nah, when they bring back, hey, speaking of Gary and updates, when they bring back arena duos, that's when I'm going partner. That's when I'm going partner. I need arena duos. I need competitive duos.
Oh,
You
and that
talking about
Fortnite?
Fortnite.
Oh,
I need
oh my
competitive.
goodness.
It ain't been here since season like 7-6, dude. That's
Yeah.
disrespectful, man.
Still battling the
That's-
10-year-olds for
No,
that top
man,
spot.
I ain't battling. I'm editing.
No, those
dude.
10-year-olds are growing up, dude.
They grew
Yeah.
up.
They're growing up.
They getting
They
banned.
got that young man reflex. That's
Dude,
what
they
they
got
call
that
it, the young man
fucking-
reflex.
But dog, they can't
Yep.
do shit to the old man experience and reflex.
I-
I ain't that old, but
I haven't-
Experience, huh?
I haven't been playing
That's
too much
experience.
of Fortnite, but I still remember my edits in Fortnite.
Dude.
And I think when we used to do like the arena, not the arena, but the what do you want to call it?
Oh,
The fucking free for all.
oh yeah,
The box fights.
Whatever it was.
Listen,
yeah.
I can still get top 3 in Fox fights.
Ooh.
So you know,
Oh, okay.
I can still
What do you
get.
fucking do?
I can still get top 3.
Shit
baby.
done changed,
fucking
dog.
game.
Shit done changed.
This game had to get a relaunch.
Dog, we've been nerfed 8 times, buffed 4 times, balanced out 3 times,
And
nerfed
uninstalled
again.
twice.
They uninstalled 7 more times. Uninstalled, nerfed again. Yeah.
You know what? I honestly think that I'm trying to get more into, and I'm thinking on like a stream aspect because I stream a lot.
Yeah.
Like I want to do like single player games.
That would be
Like
fun.
I honestly like I kind of want to go back and actually finish Metal Gear The Phantom Pain.
I mean, you could. I do that on your personal time, though, man. If you're gonna do single player games,
Yeah.
you want to hit like every game that's coming out, man. All the
Right.
single players of 2020. That's what you need to do. Get a list together of those games you should play.
See, the new Jedi game.
Yeah,
The new
I
Star Wars
seen
game?
it. I wasn't a fan. I'm not like
not?
big. I used to play Battlefront for a long time.
No,
and
no,
I
but it's a
just kinda
single.
grew
It's
up.
single player though.
Oh, okay. Kind
That's
of like
what-
the Force Unleashed.
No,
All
what's it
single
called?
That was a single player one. The Force
Yes,
Unleashed.
Force Unleashed.
Yeah.
Where
No,
you held
no,
the lightsabers backwards was a single player game.
The
Yeah.
newest one. It's called the Fallen Order.
Here's the thing, Gary.
Oh yeah,
All
with the
single-
redheaded kid.
Gary,
the,
Gary,
the
yeah.
guy
Gary.
from Shameless.
All single player Star Wars games plus the Old Republic Online are all great games. You're going to have fun.
You know,
All
I
single
played the
play-
MMO when it was out too for
You
like a
said
couple
MMO,
years. I don't
yeah.
like to put that out there, but I did. play that shit.
Nerd. You
They're
fucking.
just- Yeah.
They just got a
I had a
graphical
maxed
update.
out bounty hunter. Yes,
They got
I
a
did.
graphical update a month ago, Gary. I said, check it out.
Don't you push
Shut
me.
your dirty
Don't
ass
you
up.
push me.
They already killed Warhammer. Shut.
Don't you push me. Stop it. Don't push me through the head.
There's
Tell my
still a
friends I'm
private
dead.
server for Warhammer. Don't you speak its name.
Yeah, but I think I want to get more into like single player game because like as much as I like streaming Fortnite and I like streaming like League and whatnot, at the end of the day it's just like I want like a chiller stream and whatnot. I'm not pulling fucking Shroud like levels of like godliness stuff. Maybe my Tristana. I'm just throwing it out there. My Tristana nasty, my
This
dude.
fucking iron level Tristana right now with these shenanigans.
Dude,
You fucking listen to this
I'm
man.
literally trying to get silver in that game.
It doesn't
dude.
make sense. It doesn't make sense.
But I think I'm trying to go for like more single player games. And like I said, like I want to do like the Phantom Pain, but I do kind of need to tread myself closer into the newer games that are coming out.
Oh, yeah.
But that's the thing. Like I don't really like honestly. In 2020, I'm hoping Dark Cloud 3 comes out.
It is still coming out.
Dark Cloud 3, baby. Dark Cloud
That's
was
a
my
thing?
no
Dark
troll.
Cloud
no,
was my
like,
shit.
Yeah,
That's a
no
fucking
troll.
thing?
No troll.
I had no idea.
No troll. I heard it was actually still
loved
like
it.
being talked about. Like,
Hey, you know what?
Ooh.
I'm just gonna throw it out there. I hope Armored Core comes back too.
That'd be fun.
Dude,
I would play
Armored Core.
I would play that.
Dude, I remember me and John like in the 5th or 6th grade. Like I remember because he had a PlayStation.
Okay.
You know?
So you guys could get that online?
No,
that little one where you
I never
plugged it in the back,
I
the
never,
hard drive?
I
Oh,
never
dude,
had
that.
PlayStation.
No?
So I used to just
Oh.
go to his house and we used to just like take like 30 to 40 minutes taking turns of like building out mechs and then doing a split screen and then fighting with those mechs.
Oh my goodness.
Dude, Armored Core 5 was kind of a letdown. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't really like it. I didn't even play
it was
Armored Core, what was
See-
it called, Ravens or some shit like that. I didn't
Yeah.
even bother with that because at the end of the day, I thought it was so booty trash. But I'm hoping that the new Armored Core that does come out, dude, I'm living it. And you know what? I know there's remaking games. I know they're doing like Final Fantasy 7.
Yeah, I think they're on like part 2 that
Like,
they're remaking.
They're coming out with that
Like
shit.
the next like portion of the game or something.
Yeah.
Isn't that what they're doing?
I
Man,
don't know.
they're gonna make a killing off of that one. I tell you what.
Listen, if they came out with Legends of Dragoon,
Oh.
Legends of Dragoon, just give me back all these remade games to like our standard
I
of
still
shit.
have the disc.
I will still play it.
It doesn't.
You
run
know,
on
but
my
it would have
Xbox.
to still keep that like maybe updated, maybe the turn-based system, but they'd have to keep that traditional RPG feel to them.
Oh no,
you
no,
know?
I'm not saying like
Like-
they can't keep that. I'm saying graphic wise.
Oh
So
yeah,
you
Pump
you
it up.
want it pretty.
You just
want
want
it pretty.
remasters. He just wants remasters, basically.
Yeah.
Like just
Uh,
remaster the game that's like already.
I
so
honestly
good.
don't know what new games are coming out because in my mindset right now, I'm either playing MOBAs or I'm playing battle royale games.
This
Like
is
I'm
true.
not,
This is true.
I'm not like
Gaming feels like more of a chore to
I
you.
still have
Like a-
my
like a-
single
almost
play-
kind of.
Yeah.
Try Katana Zero. Like I still have my single player games, but like I go to them less because like I'm a more competitive background.
Bro,
with all my
I'm like
basketball
getting more
and shit.
competitive. I'm like
But like
that's just me right there.
look, like I'll send you all the shit I look at, to be honest, because
Yeah.
I just like down like among that free game I put on the Discord, I've
Yeah.
also downloaded like 2 or 3. Like I got a little game that only requires your keyboard, and it's just like a time trial game, like retro style airplanes and cool
Oh, okay.
backgrounds. I give you that. It like trust me, man. Like Katana Zero is one of my favorite single player games because the story got me so like tripped out. Like it's actually a lit story. But I hook
Nice.
you up, dude. Like it's really fun, man. Like I
Yeah,
never
I
really give up on single players.
I want to try that. Like I know some games that we're playing now. Like I have like they'll always have a place in my heart. Like Hunt Showdown will always have a place in my heart.
Great game.
Cuisine
Underrated.
Royale
Oh,
will
yeah.
always have a place in my heart. But I'm just waiting for these games to give me some sort of update. Like when Hunt started doing their updates and whatnot, it was fucking the Wild West, and I loved it. Like they had wild bosses. They came out with the assassin, and that was great to do. But at the end of the day, it's just like they're not. I'm not saying like the developers and whatnot are not keeping up. It's just in my head, it's just like I need more.
Well, see, no, it's sad to say that they're not, because there are people like we know, like Phil Spawner, who outplays them.
Oh yeah,
There
dude.
are people who outplay their devs nowadays. Even Dan, he doesn't technically always, I would say, quote unquote, outplay, But you know what I mean? Like, Dan gets to in-game. Dan gets to in-game of fucking MMOs and wants more. It sucks because nowadays I've started to realize that the games I have the most interest in are the ones that I hate to say, like Paragon, are gonna die. Like, every week I'm telling John, like, oh yeah, they're gonna kill Fortnite right now. They're gonna kill Fortnite right now. They nerf building, dog. Don't even try. Yeah, you're dead. Right. You know, like every game. And then it's just the fact that all the videos I watch of these developers needing, like, whether it's a promotion or how far they're along on a roadmap they are or how cool this is, there's like a handful of them compared to 500,000 kids waiting on the game. Right. There's literally like fucking 5 devs while they have to serve 100,000 kids. That's not ever gonna, like, it will, you know, but like the community is not patient enough for that number of people and that progress of work. And it sucks. It's annoying. So I guess it's like, if anybody hears this, try to be more patient. Because there's a bunch of crap out there, and you know you gotta filter through the actual, like, quote unquote crap to find the hidden gems you're looking for. So try to be more patient with your devs. Try to be more patient with your fucking publishers, and know the difference between like a publisher and like a brand, I guess.
And support
the shit that you actually want to do, because the only reason I feel like Paragon didn't do as well is because there was a lot of support that we could have given that went to the wayside because of the genre, and that's something GC would always talk about, especially with me, because like Musgrove was more focused on the gameplay, where we were focused on like the life situation.
Right.
So that's why it's like,
you can always be critical of people who are putting out stuff. Like, you can be critical towards a game, but at the end of the day, you know, you want
growth. You want them to grow.
You want them to grow. You want that. If you love that game,
chance, you know, back them up. Give them good feedback, not toxic feedback.
I mean, treat it like Hollywood. You know a AAA industry when you see one. So if you get a crap movie, don't fucking start fondling their balls, dude. But when you see fucking something like Law Abiding Citizen that was just produced by Gerald Butler and Jamie Foxx, 2 fucking creator talents, you know, then you want to support something that you enjoyed, that you find out didn't have the crazy budget it appeared to have. Like, do your research. I guess I'll put on top of all of that. That's the fucking whipped cream. Do your research. Because that studio company got killed off because Hollywood didn't like how they produced such great high budget movies without actually putting the budget into it.
Right.
So that company got knocked off by bigger Hollywood companies and shit, like Lionsgate and all these other ones.
Yeah, true.
So it's like, man, like, pay attention to your industry.
Listen, all I know is that I just want Cuisine Royale to pop off.
That is not going to happen.
Play with us. Play with us.
Don't mean to burst your
bubble. Shut your mouth.
Try it.
You shut your whore mouth right
now. Ain't gonna happen.
Shut your whore mouth.
You love food.
Shut your whore mouth.
Shut the fuck up.
I feel outnumbered. I'm outnumbered right now.
Shut up. I'll suck your dick.
Shut your mouth. I'll suck your dick. Dude, listen. Like, I remember when you told me when Dr. Disrespect and Shroud, they both played Cuisine Royale. But it was during a state where it was like really shitty. Same thing with Hunt. Shroud went back and played Hunt.
Okay.
You know?
Hunt is now in his repertoire of like, oh, when I'm tired of Apex and all these fucking Escape from Tarkov's, Hunt's always there.
Right.
I'm always having fun playing Hunt, and I'll never abuse that fun.
So he does jump from game to game then. All right.
Yeah, true. Yeah, he does.
See, I don't watch a lot of the big main streamers.
You kind of have to when you play only FPS games and that many for so long.
I mean, there's more people other than...
You probably get good tips from him. Don't get me wrong. I'm not...
Exactly.
There's other people more than just Shroud out there for FPS gods out there.
Do the same thing with Fortnite.
Yeah, but I mean, like, at the end of the day, like, you want... Like, I have love for these little small games.
These indies that are trying to make it.
Yeah. And like, I get, like, the community is like, I want more and more. I want more.
Yeah.
I want more from Hunt. I want another boss. I want to go into fighting and killing bosses that's not a secondary thing, a secondary objective for me. The primary objective in Hunt is to kill the boss, but it really is not. The primary objective is to kill the other players in that game.
Oh, yeah.
I'll put it like this.
But in order to win the game, though, you have to
call
collect
it
the
a
boss.
community objective. Because it's in every game, man. Like, John's not trying to fucking win the fucking elo league match. He wants to fucking surrender at that. Like, it's a community objective. You know? What I'm saying?
Just John being toxic.
No, because he gets that from other people though. Like, we did it in Paragon.
Imagine if there was in Hunt Showdown. Imagine if there was a boss that the whole server needs to kill at that point. In order for you to escape.
That'd be amazing.
And then you fight for that bounty.
What if you? Yeah,
I'm not talking about like how in Hunt right now. Like in Hunt, everybody starts with the objective of killing these bosses.
Yeah, but you're trying to pick each other off along the way, which is my part that I like. That's like my favorite part of that game.
You can't leave without doing what he's saying though.
Yeah, I'm talking about like everybody needs to fight this one boss, and in order for you to actually leave.
Oh, you have to put that boss down.
You have to put that boss down regardless.
Oh, so
and then it turns into a PvP type thing.
So it forces everybody to one spot, and then they kind of trickle off and back up.
Yes.
Basically, that would be a cool twist. Basically,
that
you
would
can turn that into, instead of doing the extraction, the only team that gets to leave is that one team that kills. So it could be a walk up and get them in the back of the head and sneak and take your boss. Like the same way people sneak and take shit from you anyway.
So put the boss down.
That's the way you leave.
Somebody has to grab that bounty. The people who grab that bounty are the only ones who can leave.
Right.
Boom. That's a
now. Granted, this will probably
writing this shit.
This will be like
sending it in right now.
This will be like a different, like they keep the same Hunt how it is now. But this will have to be a different game mode and whatnot. You know what I'm saying?
Understandable. I guess it'd be like a more. What would you call it? It wouldn't be a battle royale. It'd be an objective battle royale.
No. I don't even consider
Hunt to be one.
I don't consider Hunt to be a battle royale game because you go in with the weapons you want.
Well, yeah, but at the same time, you can still escape. Either way, you can get in and out. Well,
you can still escape. But I don't call it. I don't even know what to call it, to be honest. Like it's just a competitive multiplayer game that has boss matches inside of it.
I guess in a sense it's almost like an RPG because you do get to keep your characters if you survive.
Right, but instead of an RPG that once your characters die you can get them resurrected. Your characters die in Hunt, they're dead.
Yeah.
Like you don't see them ever again. Like you might
want to retire a high level one to get the experience or whatever.
Exactly.
Wasn't it? Yeah. That's good. Yeah.
And that's actually what I like. But I mean, like games like that. That's what I'm really wishing for. I'm wishing for more. I'm wishing for more content from devs, and I'm wishing that the community can just chill for a quick second. Like there's so much games that are going to be coming out in 2020. It's ridiculous. It's like people are going to go broke. Like it's already like hard enough when we used to grow up and like, okay, all the games are coming out in October, November, December.
Remember when they were $30 or $40 a pop?
That's when they're all coming out. That's like consoles.
Brand new games.
They're all coming out at that time. And then now we have PCs, and now like people are just pumping out games just to pump out games.
Oh yeah.
And it's now coming down to the fact that
see if they can catch the drift, really.
People are now gonna go broke trying to buy every game that's coming out and trying to beat it and make content for it. Not even making content for it, just trying to beat it at that point. But at the same time, it's just gonna come down to be like, well, you can play every game in the entire world if you want, but are you having fun? Are you enjoying yourself? Or are you good? Can you make some sort of profit or something from this at the end of the day?
Oh yeah,
you know
true.
What I'm saying?
Get a following going.
Right.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Paragon's coming back, baby. That's all I care for, baby. Paragon's coming back.
I'm gonna be checking crack rocks and like,
boy.
You know what's funny? I see myself ending up playing this game at least for a few rounds with you.
Arthur's character in that game is Nars when he ults, right?
Wait, there's a character I could play in League that's like Rampage?
I wanted to tell. I've been trying to tell you this. Gnar. Me and John had a conversation about him the other night.
It's only when he ults though. And that's when he you can.
But it's an ability.
Nah, I want. See, when Rampage out there, we did hands, baby. We did hands. Attack speed like pow, pow.
Oh
pow,
yeah, dude.
Pow,
it was ridiculous shit.
Pumping.
We used to tell Arthur yo, hit him from a block away.
Oh,
You'll pick up a rock from the ground and whoom.
No, Gary, they used to be over the horizon. Like I can't see a floor over this table on the other side. I used to be like, word. Spidey senses.
He's
done. Musgrove, hop on him. Be like, I got him from the jungle. Musgrove with the nice white armor and the
and
fat
now
sword,
Paragon is like turning into more of a MOBA sense, like you can. There's an item shops and whatnot.
Okay.
Like in League, because originally it was just like, you pick your cards and you do this and that, and it was really whack for a while, to be honest. But
a lot of imbalance for sure from the way you made it sound.
The fighting in Paragon made it so worth it at the end of the day.
This is like another Smite, isn't it? Isn't it kind of
No. Don't fucking bring it. Don't you goddamn bring it Smite in this.
Excuse me, okay? These MOBAs, I don't know. I can't keep a hold on all these fucking MOBAs.
The disrespect in here, dude.
We were gods, but we didn't use your filthy gods.
Like Paragon was more like a 3D based around. Like you saw everything.
Okay.
And Smite, when you see like comparisons, Smite is more like,
it was a third person, aren't they both third person?
It's third person, but it's flat.
It's a flat. It's okay. Look at it.
Oh, so it's more terrainy. So you're like going over. You can climb and do all kind of wild shit.
The verticality was real.
That's what I'm saying.
Hopping over a wall the same way you did in League applied to Paragon. That shit was
That's
real.
That's one fucking character, and everybody hates that character.
No.
Fucking Talon, asshole.
Oh wait, which was Talon?
I mean, no, you still.
Talon's the guy who walks around with. He looks like Assassin's Creed. That's the guy.
Oh, that's
he can flip over.
Okay, so like I get
terrain.
confused between him and the other bird lady.
Which one? Oh, Quinn.
It's the one that throws like stars, and when she does her attacks, they're like little ninja stars on the ground, and then she brings them back, and then you get stunned.
Oh, that's Zaya. Zaya Rakan.
I mean, the game basically
lady.
That third person perspective gave the game a sense of verticality that was pretty insane.
Okay.
Because going upstairs and juking with the vertical was so much easier to do and play into a trap and a gank in mid lane where you could actually go through the fucking bushes you can in League, but actually get somebody more often in their own tower. You could fucking dive that ass with with
so you're
problems,
saying basically it's like
if you built correctly,
you could get a better jump on people instead of just a flat tabletop play like League would have.
The assassins in Paragon were actually assassins. I'll put it like that, dog.
They may have once called
I don't know what assassins be like in League.
The faker of Paragon.
Oh my god. The fuck out of here.
The faker.
The faker of Paragon, dude. I may have called myself that, and I'm gonna stick to it. Bring me back my Fang Mouth. Bring me back my Mortgage.
This used to hit the nastiest motherfucking ult switch. Like, he made a character who had shit ult have a great ult. That was why GCU played fucking Fang. He was a cool ass fucking old man with a staff. He was a cool old man. He had the halberd. He had the purple skin and the goatee. He was cool as hell.
Oh my
gave a motherfucker who had a shit ult. He'd get 2 kills with that motherfucker. Like, he was good as GG is actually let's fuck.
Mortgage had the best. Mortgage had this global ult, right? Where you had to curse them, and then you'll get a little doll, right?
Okay.
And it was like more voodoo type stuff, right?
This is so new to me. This game right now.
And wherever that person was on the map, you can literally ult them, stick a knife into this doll, and then over the character, your enemy, would be a version of you and bees and bugs and whatnot about to kill you, like stab
so it was like a countdown to kill, basically.
It was like a voodoo ability. So whatever.
It wasn't really you can do it whenever, as long as you had that doll on.
Well,
and you can
have so many
off.
dolls?
No, you can keep switching off as long as your ability keeps coming up.
Oh.
It took a lot of that's a trade-off. It took a lot of mana.
So was it like a debuff or was it actual damage?
It was
actual. It was damage over time?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, it was damage.
No.
It was damage right then and there.
Oh, it's a flat damage?
Yeah, it was like true damage.
Flat, true physical damage. Because the bees would actually stab your running away.
A man can be running away, you just poke his doll real quick and just be done.
Right, he'll think he has the jump on you. He got you low.
No,
but
it was more along the line these fuckers thought that they could get away. And then next thing you know it, I get level 5, my ult comes up, and they're trying to back out. They're trying to go back to their base, at like recall, and I just fucking stab them right the second they get there. Because the second they get to the base, that's when
they still have to regen. Yeah.
They still have to regen.
Yeah.
And then you just hear the fucking whatever person died at the end of the day. And dude, it was so great. I loved it.
Too good.
Too good.
Paragon. We'll see. We'll see if it lives up to its name.
We'll see. We're in a pre-alpha, so we'll see what's going on. But I'm excited for it. I still love League. Machisana.
League is
nasty.
Cool. League is cool. I just feel like he knows way more about the characters than I do because he thinks they're cool. And he's probably had a little more, fucking with, knowing y'all, he's probably had a little more touching
He's got a few ARAMs under his belt.
But, dude, I don't know shit. It's what I'm waiting for motherfuckers to chuck me with a rock like I did them or start spearing me and that bird that fucked GC up when I was I need to learn how to play Sora so I could actually have a traditional support healer. It's man, what the fuck is this stupid? What the fuck is this game? I can't see. I'm waiting on this bitch in the bush. I can't see. Grr.
I mean, at the end of the day, that's all MOBAs in my opinion.
Sick.
Yep.
But
in the toxic community that follows,
it's always gonna be toxic as long as we all get our chemo treatments.
Look,
at the end of the
day. If I
could
just move the map to the top right of my screen, I'm not toxic anymore. I swear.
That too.
Please.
So that'll be it for episode 2 of Nerf This Podcast, brought to you by BROMIGOS.
We hit some pretty good topics. I think this time around.
We hit some good topics.
Yeah.
We had some life lessons in the film industry. Please, I know you're gonna ask. We don't work in the porn industry. I don't know any porn stars.
Wait, how do you know they're gonna ask this?
Because all my uncles ask me every time I have a family reunion.
That's your fucking goofy ass uncles.
What is that,
Peruvian family?
It's not hard to get into. It's so I got really close. I almost said yeah, because it was.
Arthur was gonna be actually in a porn.
Really?
No.
like the guy who was hey, I'm here to rob you.
No,
Ass Fiesta 9, Return of the Ass.
I got explained.
Cheek clapping for
I got explained a high budgeting porn industry. He was like, dude, to be honest, there's more than one person in a porn video that you see on film because naturally motherfuckers have problems and shit comes up. You know what I'm saying? And so you've seen the video, if you watched enough porn, you've seen the video where it's he can't get hard, bring in the other guy. It's fucking hilarious, dude.
Fucking Mandingo up there.
You came in?
No.
Came in
you had a waist down shot in a porno already?
I would have been doing lights. It was a simple job.
How much makeup did she have on?
And now the cameraman gets a turn.